Hi guys, welcome to the Froggle Balloon Show. I want to show you how to make a really nice flower. Now this is a slightly more advanced flower from what you may have seen me do before, which was the basic flower using one balloon. This is more advanced flower, it's using two balloons. Now I have got a nice bright red coloured balloon and I've blown it up pretty much all the way to the end. I've left a slight tiny tail at the end uninflated, as you can see there. And you're gonna just tie the knotted end and the uninflated tail together. And the reason you leave a slightly small uninflated at the end is it does help to make it easier when tying the knot, tying it together like that. And you should be left with a nice circle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to sandwich together the loop and you get this nice bend here. You want to actually twist that bend, pinch it and twist it and turn it, so you're actually left with two sausage looking balloons next to each other like that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to do a kind of N shape with it. So you want to bend it down like that and then you want to bend the rest of it up like that. Now what you really want to do here is you want to make sure the balloon is even. You want to make sure that all three sides are the same length. What you don't want to do is have it like that, for example. You really want to make sure that they're completely even. Once you've got them even and you're happy with that, just give it a good squeeze. And what you should be left with, as you can see, is you get very clear places where there's a bend. Now, you're going to use those bends to tell you where to twist it. So I'm going to twist the balloon here and I'm going to bend it down and hold it all in one hand like that. And I'm now going to just check the balloon again for the length to make sure it's still the same length. And you see I've got this bend here, so I'm going to twist the balloon again, holding it all in one hand, as you can see, well, like that, and then you should be left with that. Now what you're going to do is turn it so it's horizontal and you're going to put your hands into the knotted sides like this, and you want to put your other hand into this knotted side, so you should have it like that, and you're going to squeeze them together like this. Now you're probably going to think it's about to pop. It shouldn't pop, they're very strong balloons, so really give it a good squeeze, really strong, and you should try to get it so that you get it all in one hand. You're going to need to be able to squeeze it so you've got it tightly in one hand, and then you're going to use your free hand to twist these three petals all the way round, and I'll show you what I mean, like this. You only need to do it once. Once you've done it, you should be left with that, and it's likely to be a bit messy, so you just need to jiggle it around a bit. So you're left with 6 lovely petals like that, and I'm just going to put that down to one side for a second. Now I've blown up previously, as my friends from Blue Peter say. Here's one I made earlier, and I'm going to, well, I've left an uninflated tail just there, and I'm going to twist a small bubble just there. Now this bit can be a bit tricky, it takes a bit of practice, but once you get the hang of it, again, it's very, very easy. You're going to suck the air in your mouth, this air bubble, into the top here. So put the tip of the balloon into your mouth, and now use one of your hands to push the air from this bubble here, and it should go up into your mouth. So I'll show you what I mean. There we go. That's what you should end up with, and if you let go, it should stay there. I'm going to show you that again. So I'll push the air back. You have to twist the bubble so that it's like that. You then take the tip, put it in your mouth, and you're going to push the bubble all the way into your mouth. So you really have to squeeze it, and, oh, I've done it already. I managed to do it without actually sucking it because I've done it before. So you probably won't be able to do it the first time like that. But as I'd already sucked it, it was easier for the balloon to do that. But you put it in your mouth, suck it like that, job done. Now, you take your petals, and you're going to slot this uninflated bit into one of the sides of the petals, like that, and then pull this back so it brings this green bit closer in to the flower. So give it a bit of a tug, and then what you should have is a nice sort of dangly effect on the flower like that, and it really looks nice, like it's blowing in the wind. It's really, really cool. And then, very simply, you make some petals. So around about in the middle of the balloon, just bend it there, bend it again. If you've seen the sword video, then you'll get a rough idea of what I mean. It's almost like the sword, but you bend it once, and then you bend it twice, and then you're just going to use the L shape of your hand to twist the middle of the petals like that, and there you have it. You have a lovely dangling flower with your petals, and girls obviously find that very, very popular. Do a lot of these for kids' parties, and there you are. There's your advanced flower.